bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, yeah. Acting stupid, what's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage, yeah.
Hi guys, in this video you will hear stuff about my coming out story. So this is not to influence or manipulate anybody that's young. If you are 18 and under, please do not click on this video. And also you will hear my toddler holler in the background. I'm sorry. Hi guys, it's Mel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking about my come out story and how I came out. I really didn't come out like how most people come out, where they be like, oh, I told my parents and they didn't accept me. That's not my story, because my parents did not, I didn't go to my parents like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you how my situation happened. So I guess I wouldn't call it secretive. I wasn't like screaming it to the world, but I wasn't like keeping it to myself either. But I was talking to a little girl, and we ain't know nothing about being dating or none of that other stuff. So we was just friends or whatever, but of course I liked the little girl. So I would hang out with her all the time. After ROTC practice, I was supposed to be going home at 3 o'clock. I always be late getting home because I hang out with her and talk to her, and I get in trouble for that because my parents will wonder why I'm late when I'm always coming home at a certain time. But when I started hanging out with her, that's why my time went. After school, she'd have after school classes, so I go hang out with her after school, stuff like that. So it's like obvious. I started hanging out more and more, so it started getting obvious, like, why are you hanging out with this friend? You know, you have all your other friends, but you hanging out with this friend all the time. So it got to the point where I had these other two friends. I'm gonna call them S's. They was twins. They was real cool, and I became real cool with them. So, but you know how some people, they have a lot of events in their life. They have parties and stuff they go to. So this particular group had parties, and they would always invite me. So I told my mom that I was gonna go to a party with the S's. But I wasn't. I was going to spend time with the girl at her people party up in LA. So I went to the people party in LA, and they had like Hello Kitty, what you call that? Piggy banks, and had candy in it and stuff like that. That's what their goodie bags was. It was a piggy bank. And they had like live music and stuff like that. It was so much fun. And I was steady telling my mom I was with my other friends, not thinking nothing of it, because you know I'm not thinking my mom gonna reach out to my friends. Like, who gonna think instantly that their mama gonna reach out to their friends? I did it. But in the midst of me dancing, playing and stuff, I was eating new foods or whatever, trying new little, it had like taco trucks with the different types of trimmings you can try with the tacos. So I went to going in eating tacos, and we just having a good old time. I met some of her family members. They was cool. Some of them was gay, you know, or how you want to say, homosexual. I had a great time until it was time to go home. So I was gonna go home with her and chill with her for a little while before I go to my house, but I had got a text message from my mother that had said that she had been trying to reach out to me, but she really didn't try to reach out to me because I didn't get no missed calls or nothing. So when I got to the girl house, my mama hadn't started calling me, so I answered the phone like, what's up? She like, well, I talked to your friend, your S's, and the dude that hung out with us. Then he said, and she said, that they never seen you, or whatever like that. So that had me like, oh my God, my heart was beating so fast, because, you know, that mean that she talked to them, she know I was gone this whole time. And she know I was nowhere near where we stayed. So when she went to going off on me, telling me she was gonna take my phone and I was gonna be punished until the world ends. You know how they get when they about to ground. You ain't never going outside again. So when I got home, I had to either come clean or be punished for the rest of my life. So when I got home, I pretty much just told my mama, well, I really was crying because I ain't really want to do all this coming out and all that, even though it wasn't like a deep secret. I did not want to deal with it. So I was avoiding it, and I just bust out crying. She was like, what's wrong, and this and that. And I went to telling her how I was hanging out with the girl. I had been hanging out with the girl all this time, and that's why. And she was like, she don't agree with it, but it was my life, and that's what I can do. She would never turn away from me, even though she did feel some type of way. She said she wouldn't turn against me, but her actions, you know, sometimes you gotta give them time to warm up to it because they still be feeling some type of way. I think my grandma was like, I was an abomination, but she got over that too. I think they just be mad in the beginning because they have this thing in their mind where they didn't raise you that way, so how did it happen? Or, you know, they feel like the next family or somebody gonna look down on them. But with me, I'm the child in the family that don't care about who has something to say about me. I mean, if that's who I am, that's who I am. If I like that, I like that. So I pretty much just went to town with it. I ran with it after it already came out and just was free. But thank you guys for watching my video. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Is it okay if I call you my pride, babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of babe. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you want the shoe with the red at the bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe. She wants your name and D-Yo-Yo. I'm only doing cash, I don't need promo. I pull up to the high rise, I'm in the 4-4. Inside Coco. If I got a feeling, I keep it inside my heart. And I keep a pedicure cause I don't do facade.
Let me get off first. My old lady got a pink Taurus off in her purse. I ain't worried about them niggas cause my click on blick. If you see us 10 deep, it's at least 4 sticks. Fuck niggas out here tweaking, won't fight about a bitch. If you get smoked, she still gon' wanna suck on some dick. The stick about the window. Everybody out there on their stomach like they swimming. Some people say they see the devil when they see me grinning. I ain't worried about no witness, I ain't aiming for the end. They be popping off a lot of shit, but it don't even matter. Stick up out the window, let it loose and watch them scatter. Shells kicking back up in the whip, but it don't matter. Stick up out the window, let it loose and watch them scatter. Stick up out the window, stick up out the window.